So ESPN asks the women draftees from the WNBA 2025 draft win, play, or cut for Diana Taurasi, Caitlin Clark, and Sabrina Ionescu. Hello, everybody, and welcome to our channel. I'm Mark.
And I'm Rob.
So, hey, if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please do so. Hit the notification bell when you do so you get notified of our next video. And don't forget about Caitlin Clark's crossover. It's every Monday and Thursday, 6 to 7 and 5:30, 6:30 Eastern time, respectively. Guest podcasters. It's like a sports reporters type forum. And you can join us. It's real cool. Talk about Caitlin Clark and all sorts of good stuff. So, Rob, they went around and asked, I guess, the WNBA draftees, most of whom aren't even going to make the league. But anyways, the ones they did interview, most of the ones that aren't going to make the league. But we'll see what happens. About win, play, or cut, which I'm going to be honest with you, Rob. I know it's just for fun, but I don't think they should be doing this. I'll tell you why for a couple of reasons. Number one, these aren't, experienced politicians, 50 years old, that are ready for these type of questions. They're just catching them off guard. Yeah. And these women have to play against two of these women. Diana Taurasi's retired, obviously. And you know how Michael Jordan was. If Michael Jordan saw this tape and he wasn't playing, like they interviewed, say, 12 people. If he wasn't, he's going to be playing, according to them, by all 12 people. He'd be rewinding the VHS tape until it's worn out, until game day, because he'd be ready for that. He used any little slight to get motivated to play against someone, which I have no problem with, because it's hard to get motivated 100% of the time for every game you play in your entire life, even if you're professional. So, anyways, we'll play.
I mean, they may have done it in fun, but it's, to me, again, it's a slow season until the season starts. And so they're just kind of reaching for things, Mark. They're just kind of reaching out there to try to get any kind of response. And then it's like, like you said, I would definitely be circling the date when I played these players and said, "Oh, you cut me, huh? Oh, okay. We'll see how many points. We'll see when I drop 90 points on you."
Start bench cut.
Diana
Taurasi, Sabrina Ionescu, and Caitlin Clark.
Oh my gosh. Ooh. You're gonna get me in trouble when I'm.
Oh, this seems wrong.
You're not gonna catch me because they are all great, and I'm not gonna answer that question. They are all amazing.
Give flowers to the legend. We're gonna start Diana Taurasi. I'm going to bench Sabrina and cut Caitlin.
I don't want to play. They're all starting. I'll sit on the bench.
I'm gonna start Caitlin.
She's smart.
Start Caitlin. I'm going to bench Sabrina, and I'm going to cut Diana. Even though that's the GOAT, I still got to do what I got to do. And yeah.
I would start Diana Taurasi. I would bench Caitlin Clark, and I would cut Sab.
Okay, I'm going to start
Mark.
DT, bench Caitlin, and I'm going to bench Sabrina. I'm not cutting anybody.
Start Diana, bench
She was joking.
Caitlin, and cut Sabrina. Sorry.
I can cut Diana Taurasi since she's retired, and then I'm gonna start Caitlin Clark and bench Sabrina.
Can I start all of them? All right, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start all of them.
You got to start DT. She the vet. Clark subbing in, you said, and then I'm gonna go Sabrina on the bench. That was hard.
Start Diana, bench Sabrina, and cut Caitlin.
Start DT, bench Caitlin, and cut Sabrina. But that I don't feel right that coming out of my mouth.
Okay, so to me, the answer was simple. Either you refuse to answer, you say I'll start all three, or you cut Diana Taurasi and tell them why, because she's retired. It's easy to cut. And then you play Caitlin Clark and then bench Sabrina. Or you start both Caitlin and Sabrina. I like starting all three. Just say I'm going to have a 3-guard rotation and start all three. But I would never make a choice. I
wouldn't make the choice like the one.
Caitlin Clark. Two of them cut Caitlin Clark, Rob. Cut, not bench.
No. The main ones, almost all of them had freaking Sabrina, on the bench. She's not even starting. They either cut her or they put her on the bench. I'm like, wow. So Sabrina's going to be like, oh, okay. She's the one who's going to be fired up.
Well, no, two of them had Caitlin Clark being cut. That was
Right.
Haley Van Lith and Anissa Mora. I believe that was Anissa Mora. Haley Van
Right.
Lith and Anissa Mora are in trouble when they play the Fever. That's what I get. Caitlin Clark is like Michael Jordan. She's publicly gonna say, "Oh, it was all fun. It was just a good joke." But no way. There's no way she's in her mind. She's saying, "Oh my God,
She's already got that circle on the calendar.
Oh no, she's ready for that
on the calendar.
Haley's in trouble. She's gonna drop
you.
another 41 on Haley, Rob.
Yeah, let's see. And then in those games, she normally doesn't talk junk. See, those are the games. If I were her, I'd be talking junk. Like, oh, is she gonna cut me, huh? Yeah, she cut me.
Oh yeah.
Huh? All right. Yeah, all right.
Like, I don't know how much trash talking Jordan did, but I read that he did a lot, and he'd be saying stuff like that. Yeah, no, I'm saying.
I definitely. I mean, like I said, I wasn't a trash talker, but just those saying they cut me. Oh, okay. We play. Like, I mean, just before the tip off, I'd be like, yeah. So you're gonna cut me, huh? Okay.
This is why they don't ask questions like that, especially with cut. Who are you going to start? Is all right, but with cut, you're cutting the person. Like, they're not even good enough to be in the team.
Yeah, I was going to say it's not even good to make the team. You're going to cut her? You're kidding me?
This is a takeoff of whose marriage have sex with and kill. That was the question they used to ask.
Yeah.
We used to do that once in a while. We got that question when we're having beers and cooking on the grill after an ultimate frisbee game in the park. We'd get that question. I know it's for fun, but I wouldn't ask. I don't think that's a fair question to ask these women, especially when it's, they gave Taurasi not even playing anymore. So, but they didn't want to, because she's the GOAT or the legend, whatever. They want to just cut her. I would have cut her just like Citron did and told him the reason why. That's just me.
Exactly. She had the right answer. All right, we'll see what happens. So look at those dates when they played.
Let's see. Nisamura went to Connecticut, I believe. Haley Van Lith went to Chicago.
Yeah.
So look for Caitlin Clark. I think Diana Taurasi retired because she was afraid that if she played Caitlin Clark enough times, Caitlin Clark was going to drop 50 on her. So that's why she retired this year. I think that's what happened eventually.
Well, she luckily wouldn't have to guard her. That's the whole thing.
Yeah, actually, they interviewed Sanaya Rivers. She said when Caitlin Clark played against her, she was earlier in her career, and Caitlin Clark dropped like 49 points on her, she said. But I'm a better defender now, and I'm looking forward to covering Caitlin Clark. I'm not going to shut her down, but I'm looking forward to the challenge and see if I can slow her down. That was a really good answer.
But she says she's a better defender, but she's thinking that Caitlin Clark hasn't improved her game either. So
yeah, but she didn't say she was going to do anything. She just said, I'm looking forward to the challenge and hoping I can slow her down. And then someone said, it was a Caitlin Clark parody comment on X said, oh, that's cute that they think they're going to slow Caitlin Clark down. No, you can slow any great player down. Michael Jordan got slowed down. There was never a Michael Jordan stopper, but you could slow him down. If Joe Dumars slowed Michael Jordan down on a good day.
Yeah.
But on a not good day, he torched him. You can slow a great player down if you're a great defender, but you can't shut him down. It's just not when they're down on a good day. So anyways, I thought it was interesting, but I don't think you should ask questions like that. That's just me.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm not trying to be a sourpuss. I'm just trying to say these are 22-year-olds who are already nervous about coming into the league. They don't want to ruffle feathers.
Yeah.
You saw the one look on one face. One even didn't know how to pronounce Sabrina's name. And another one, I think it was Sundell, said, oh, that didn't feel right coming out of my mouth. And same thing, Dominique, she felt bad when she cut somebody. She seems like a sweet person. I hope she's tough, Rob, Dominique, because she seems sweet, but I hope she's tough too, because she's going to need it for the next 5 years, 10 years.
Yeah, I think so.
She really establishes herself. Anyways, all right, let us know what you think
down below.
We'll
see what happens.
If you like this video, hit the like button, and feel free to share it with your family, friends, and acquaintances. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please do so. Hit the notification bell when you do, so you get notified of our next video. And join us for Caitlin Clark's crossover, and it's every Monday and Thursday, 6 to 7, 5:30, 6:30 Eastern time, respectively, except for major holidays. It's like a sports reporters type forum, and it's pretty cool. We have guest podcasters talk about Caitlin Clark and all sorts of good stuff. And if you want, you can donate to this channel with super chats and super thanks down below, and the link to PayPal. And we'll see you in the next video.
Peace out.